For this assignment, you're going to play the part of an instructor. Not just any instructor, you're going to be a business ethics instructor for the Small Business Administration. A PowerPoint template has been included in D2L if you wish to use it. It is already titled. Here is why you are being tasked with this assignment. Teaching business ethics to new small business owners is of paramount importance for several reasons. Those of you who have already looked ahead and noticed that I'm looking for approximately 21 slides, don't be overwhelmed. Remember, slides are mostly just bullet points. I'm not looking to grade a 21-page essay. I am grading 21 PowerPoint slides. First and foremost, ethical behavior forms the foundation of a sustainable and reputable business. By instilling ethical principles in small business owners, we ensure that they prioritize integrity, fairness, and social responsibility in their decision-making processes. This, in turn, fosters trust among customers, employees, and the community, leading to long-term success. Secondly, small business owners often face unique ethical challenges. They may encounter situations where profit motives clash with ethical considerations. By teaching business ethics, we equip them with the tools and knowledge to navigate these dilemmas in a morally responsible manner. They learn to identify potential ethical pitfalls, critically analyze alternatives, and make informed choices that align with their values and the greater good. Furthermore, ethical business practices contribute to a more sustainable economy and society. Small businesses are essential drivers of economic growth and employment. When they operate ethically, they contribute positively to the well-being of their employees, suppliers, and local communities. Ethical small business owners become role models and catalysts for ethical behavior within their industries, inspiring others to follow suit. Teaching business ethics also serves as a proactive measure to prevent unethical practices. By raising awareness about potential ethical pitfalls and the consequences of unethical behavior, we can help small business owners avoid legal troubles, reputational damage, and financial losses. Education in business ethics cultivates a culture of accountability and compliance, fostering an environment where ethical lapses are less likely to occur. Lastly, in a rapidly changing business landscape where technological advancements and globalization present new ethical challenges, business owners must be equipped with the knowledge to navigate these complexities. Teaching business ethics provides small business owners with a framework to address issues related to privacy, data security, fair competition, and social media ethics. It empowers them to adapt to evolving ethical standards and embrace responsible practices. In conclusion, teaching business ethics to new small business owners is crucial for fostering a culture of integrity, ensuring sustainable success, and creating a positive impact on society. By equipping them with the knowledge and skills to make ethical decisions, we lay the groundwork for responsible business practices that benefit not only the individual businesses, but also the wider community and the economy as a whole. Okay, so here is your assignment. The bad news is you are going to produce a 21-slide presentation. But hey, the good news is I have already laid it out for you, and I am giving you an explanation of what must be on each slide. Your job is really just to fill in the slides with this information. Here is the slide layout and content that I expect you to create and include. Slide 1. You need a title and a little intro about you and your qualifications. Go ahead and welcome and introduce yourself. Share why you are the expert today. And don't forget our training title, Ethical Business Practices for Small Business Owners. Slide 2. That's your agenda. Just provide an outline of the topics to be covered. Slide 3. You'll want to define business ethics and talk about its importance in the context of small businesses. Be sure to explain how ethical practices can lead to long-term success and sustainability. For Slide 4, you'll present a step-by-step guide to ethical decision-making. Make sure to include key elements such as identifying the problem, considering alternatives, and evaluating consequences. Slide 5 should highlight the importance of core ethical values in business. Go ahead and discuss values like honesty, integrity, trust, and respect. On slide 6, explain the role of ethical leadership in setting the tone for ethical behavior within a small business, and discuss the qualities and actions of an ethical leader. Finally, slide 7 is about fair employment practices. So, talk about the importance of fair employment practices in a small business, and address issues such as equal opportunity, diversity and inclusion, and avoiding discrimination. So, let's talk about customer relations for a bit. Slide 8, ethical customer relations are honestly just the backbone of any successful small business. It means fair pricing, being honest in your advertising, and handling customer complaints with integrity. Now, moving on to supplier and vendor relationships. Slide 9 is about treating your suppliers and vendors ethically is just as crucial. That includes fair trade practices, responsible sourcing, and keeping your communication clear and transparent. Slide 10 should remind your audience that small businesses have a real role to play in environmental responsibility too. Reducing waste, conserving energy, and adopting eco-friendly practices are all important steps. Slide 11 should discuss social responsibility. That's about engaging with your community, supporting local initiatives, and giving back whenever you can. Slide 12. When it comes to financial management, there are a few ethical considerations every small business owner should keep in mind. You want to make sure your financial reporting is accurate, avoid any kind of fraud, and use your funds responsibly. Now, ethical marketing practices, slide 13, are just as important. That means steering clear of deceptive advertising, respecting your customers' privacy, and always keeping your messaging truthful. And don't forget about technology, slide 14. There are ethical implications there too. Protecting data privacy, ensuring cybersecurity, and using customer information responsibly are all key points to remember. Let's look at some real-life ethical dilemmas that small business owners often face. Navigating these challenges while sticking to your ethical standards can be tough, but it's absolutely necessary. For slide 16, explain why ethics training for employees is important, as it helps everyone get on the same page. Developing and implementing a solid code of conduct gives your business a strong foundation to stand on. And to really drive the point home, let's check out some case studies, which will be slides 17 and 18. These stories show both ethical successes and failures in small businesses, and they really highlight the impact that ethical or unethical decisions can have on your business outcomes. All right, folks. Let's talk about why ethical business practices really matter for small businesses. This is slide 19. When you run your business with integrity, you build a solid reputation, you earn loyal customers, and your employees tend to be a whole lot more satisfied. So, just to recap what we've covered today, we've discussed the importance of ethics in business, the positive impact it can have on your reputation, and how it helps create a loyal customer base and a happier team. I really encourage all you future business owners out there to put ethics at the front and center of what you do. And oh, before I forget, if you're interested in digging deeper, be sure to check out the references on the last slide for all the sources we used in this presentation. So just a quick reminder here, remember to use engaging visuals, bullet points, and clear, concise language in your PowerPoint presentation. Also, try not to overload your slides with too much content. If it starts looking a little too busy, go ahead and make another slide. All right, here's how you'll be graded, or the rubric if you will. First, length and content. Make sure you use all the slides. Second, writing style. Everything's got to be readable and coherent. Third, quality of ideas. You'll need to include all the information we talked about earlier. I'll actually be comparing each slide with what's listed in the slide descriptions. Fourth, grammar and usage. So, proper grammar and spelling are a must. And finally, organization. If you use the template I included or follow the format I provided, you'll max out this score for sure. Now, what not to do, don't wait until the last minute to begin this assignment. Seriously, if you break it into smaller pieces and work on it over the course of the semester, it'll be a whole lot less stressful. And lastly, don't stress. If you need help with any part of this assignment, please reach out to me as soon as possible. I'm always happy to help.